We are talking about how to get a nursing license in the Bahamas. It's your girl KCB, and this video is going to be short, sweet, and to the point. In my last video, if you guys saw, which was my baby moon diaries, which if you guys did not watch it, you need to go watch that video right now. I am currently recording this video because in my last video I had a few people ask me questions about getting a nursing license, not just in the Bahamas but just in abroad, and I can really only speak to getting one in Bahamas because that's what I've done. We are talking about how to get a nursing license in the Bahamas. If you are trying to get a nursing license elsewhere other than the Bahamas, please comment down below where you're trying to get your nursing license at, because I'm actually very curious where the girls are trying to go. And also, if you are a nurse and you're newer but you still want to do this, keep in mind some states require you to have at least some experience before you transfer license. Nonetheless, everyone who has a nursing license can do this. So keep watching so you guys can find out how to go ahead and get your license in the Bahamas. The steps are pretty straightforward. First and foremost, you have to have the educational background. So you have to have gone to school for this. You have to have received your nursing license, whether that's an ASN or a BSN, and you have to make sure that that is recognized at least in the state where you're from. And in addition with that, it has to be able to transfer over to the Council of the Bahamas. So whatever license you have, it has to be recognizable in the state that you live in, and it has to be recognizable to the Nursing Council of the Bahamas. So that's step one. Step two is you're going to apply for the license. So all you have to do is go to www.nursingcouncilofthebahamas, and that is where you will complete your application to go ahead and apply for your nursing license. With all that being said, you have to have proof of nursing qualifications, so your diploma or your degree. You have to have a valid passport. You have to have proof of successful clinical training, which I mean by some hospitals require you to have clinical training. So you do have to have some sort of clinical training involved. And you have to have your transcript from your nursing program. All that is very important. So you basically just have to pay a registration fee as you apply to the Nursing Council. I think the fee is about $125. I'm gonna go through my email and I'll definitely be posting pictures here as I speak. You can find their email on the actual website, and you just say, hey, I'm interested in applying to get my nursing license, and they will tell you exactly what you need to do. But if you're still having difficulty on what the email is saying, I am here to help better explain that to you. So you're going to need to do a couple things. You're going to have to provide proof of US licensing, which we already know that. But because you're applying to the Bahamas and it is not a part of the US, you also have to provide proof of US residency, so a passport, birth certificate, things like that. They're also going to require a criminal background check, or this can be a police report. So if you do have a record, I'm not exactly sure what on the record qualifies and disqualifies you, but you know, your girl's clean. So I would hope that as long as if you're a nurse as well, your record is clean, you should be good to go. They're gonna assess your qualifications. So again, they might require some recommendations. They may or may not. They didn't for me. And then I've been hearing about them doing testing, but I didn't have that issue. And then they're gonna either apply for a work permit, or in my case, I'm married to a Bahamian, so I'm actually getting my Bahamian passport. So I'll have dual citizenship through marriage. So that way it allows me to work in the Bahamas whenever we visit for periods of time. And I believe our first stretch of time will be in a couple of years. You really just have to apply, send the email, see what they're saying, and pretty much just go from there. And this video is also hopefully going to be encouraging to you just to try something new. I, in my time of being a nurse, never thought in a million years that I would be considering working in a different country. I've worked in different states because I worked as a travel nurse, but working in a different country is a different beast. So that'll be very interesting. It just depends on like where I'm going to be working, because if I'm being honest, when we do move, I'm also hoping that my business will also be able to move with me. So with that being said, stay tuned for what that's going to look like as well. And yeah, I'm just so excited because in addition to being a mom, I am a very big go-getter, and my career is going to always be at the top of my mind. And so I'm always looking at ways to do better, be better, make more money. In today's climate, y'all, you don't know what's going to happen. So you have to make sure that you're ready to grab your bags and go whenever they make that call. As a nurse, it makes it so much easier to be able to pack your bags and work elsewhere if you needed to. But if you wanted to be local, you also have that option too. As a work from home nurse, I have the best of both worlds. I have learned how to work the system in order to be able to gain your nursing license while still working as a nurse in the US. Good morning, y'all. What's up? So this is actually a continuation from yesterday's video. I realized I didn't talk about the what's next part. So with me having my license in the Bahamas, I actually already have been working behind the scenes to ensure that I can secure something, or at least know that if I wanted to, or if we wanted to, I could secure a job. So I'm in the works with communicating with some people in the Bahamas, and we're talking about like housing and all that stuff. So y'all, your girl could be traveling to the Bahamas very, very soon. Very, very soon. But just know that what's next part for me, pretty much after securing my Bahamas license, I've been able to communicate with jobs over there, with potential partners for business ventures over there. So it's just like a few things that I have already been able to do, and this is all just because I went ahead and bit the bullet and secured my nursing license from the Bahamas. And all this is simply because I was not afraid to take the next step to try something new. I've already done travel nursing in different states, and I thought, why not, since we're here a lot and we talked about coming to live here for a little bit, why not go ahead and put in my application to get my nursing license in the Bahamas? And so honestly, it's been really good. Obviously, we're still in Atlanta right now, so we're not going anywhere right now. And when we do go, you'll be the first to know. The what's next part for me as far as job wise, we've been talking about part-time options. That way I can come and go as I please, because this girl will not be locked into anybody's job. And you also have to find out, like, does that hospital do things like that? Like, do they allow you to work part-time? And kind of just like what that looks like for you. And so with me looking into jobs, you know, we've also been looking into our living situation, which actually in the Bahamas, if you are looking to get a job and you're coming from, like, let's say the US, they actually pay for you to get housing there, because you're in a sense helping their health economics, or their health situation, or their health, you know, spectrum. And so they actually pay you to come work there. And they also pay you to come live there to work. And they pay you to eat there, to work, to live, and all that. So that's pretty much the what's next part for us. As far as if this video was helpful, please, please, please let me know if you thought that this information was good for you, if informational, if it was helpful, because I do plan on making more videos about obtaining your licenses. I'm actually in the process of renewing a couple of licenses. I have my license in California, which I need to renew. Please, please, please be sure to comment down below what you like the most about the video, and just let's chat it up, because I want y'all to succeed just like how I'm trying to succeed. And so hopefully this video was helpful, and you guys hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.